Of the pit lane. It's a day of celebration for one of the greatest broadcasters of all time, but it's a day of hard work to be done for so many down there in the pit lane.
And for no team more than Mercedes. They are on the back foot coming into day 3. This is the schedule for the day. Valtteri Bottas with the morning running, Lewis Hamilton with the afternoon running for Mercedes, Perez and Verstappen, Ricciardo in the afternoon for McLaren. An important session for Daniel because he hasn't yet run in the evening time and needs to do so, he told me yesterday, because he really needs to get a feel for what this car is like in the conditions that they will be running in during the Grand Prix in a couple of weeks' time.
So there we go, there's the programme in front of you, and we've got 4 hours ahead. Bottas in the morning, and the split across the board.
Look at this. He was desperately trying to find some space to start a hot lap, and saw the Alfa Romeo coming up too slowly, but now he's going to get a nice DRS down the pit straight as a bit of a payback. So yeah, that nearly didn't work out for Sergio Perez.
So 15-turn racetrack, if this is the first action you're seeing. If you've been with us all the way through, great to have your company as we tick down to the final stretch. So we'll be doing the first couple of hours and then throwing to Crofty, to Martin and Karun to take us to the final moments under the lights. Plenty of driver changes though. 8 teams splitting things today. It will be Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes. It will be Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. Daniel Ricciardo will be in the McLaren. And then, as you just saw, Sebastian Vettel with that. Yes, he has.
Well, he's kept it out of the barrier, which is a positive for him and the team. It would have been a really disappointing way to end what has been a very positive test for AlphaTauri.
Yeah, crucially keeping it out.
Are you okay? All okay?
Yeah, okay.
Barriers are set back at that point. Let's listen in.
Ted said, you know, no undue concerns, but something quite clearly not right there.
Oh dear, oh dear. He really did treat those two carefully on the way around.
This was Nikita Mazepin, who was just behind Hamilton.
Have a look at that onboard. I almost drove into Lewis. Shout out to the Aussie fans. Today was meant to be the Aussie Grand Prix, but yeah, hang tight. We'll be back in November to do it properly, and yeah, look forward to all getting back there.
What's happened here with the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Raikkonen and the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz? Mercedes lost running with their gearbox issue on the opening day. They've had reliability since, but we don't know what their time is, and are they chasing times or not. For Alfa Williams, Haas and Alfa Romeo, as expected, they say. For Red Bull, AlphaTauri, and for McLaren, the three teams who have enjoyed themselves over these 3 days. And the fastest time over these 3 days belongs to Max Verstappen, a 1:28.9. You remember those regulations designed to slow the cars down? Well, that 1:28.9 faster than the FP1 fastest time here in 2020. Seems that the designers and the aerodynamics departments have been doing a very good job over the winter. Yuki Tsunoda, he's had an excellent test. He really has. 9/100ths back on Max Verstappen, albeit on a C5 tyre, second fastest time. Carlos Sainz popped up right towards the end on the C4 tyre. The Ferrari 6/10ths down on the Red Bull. Kimi Raikkonen in the Alfa Romeo, Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes, George Russell in the Williams, all on the C5 tyres, 4th, 5th and 6th. Daniel Ricciardo on his debut weekend in Formula One for McLaren, 7th fastest ahead of Perez and Alonso. And then Lando Norris, so Leclerc, I should say, 10th fastest. And then Norris, Gasly, Ocon, Mazepin, Schumacher, Bottas, Vettel and Stroll. The two Aston Martins right at the bottom of that pile. They lost running time.